So let's talk about my relationship with Sartu. Apparently, I knew I was talking to Sartu's higher self, but since I've been in a relationship with Muna as an angel for so long, it was very difficult for me to discern that if somebody's flesh is still here, if somebody's avatar is still on the surface, like Dominique Kilgo. I pray to God you didn't sell my turntables. That's just dumb as fuck. Cause that's Applebean shit. You know what I'm saying? So you hurt a child, and even the only rule of Satanism. I'm a Muslim, so I don't know what place Satan is in, and I'm talking for myself right now. So we're not gonna talk about that. I'm a Muslim and a servant of Allah. But the only rule of Satanism is don't hurt children. So I just want everybody to know that. All you Christians, all you Muslims, all you Buddhists. Well, I don't know if the Buddhists are that critical of Satan. But for you Christians and you Muslims, I haven't really touched Eastern religion enough to call y'all out on too much. We are all Muslims because we all submit to the will of God, ultimately, so speak. I'm really tired of this spirit channel shit. Anyway, as I mount my soapbox again, Christians and Muslims, you have so much criticism of Satan for what he did in the Garden of Eden. Supposedly, that was a long ass time ago. The motherfucker had time to grow. So we really don't know where Satan stands right now. But Satanists advertise that the one rule is to never hurt children. So Shannon, all you people from Burning Man that knew what Matt Field was doing to Erica and my family, y'all fucked up. Satan don't even like you because you hurt Coral. My mommy's missing. Please don't separate us. So y'all got to answer to the rules of Satanism. That's what you claim. That's what you claim. So you gotta live by it, die by it, whatever that means. But that's my rule set, live by it, die by it. Cause I'm from West Savannah, GA, where the players play, and where me and Big Boy Little Brother used to stay. Oh, he said he still say that. I don't know. I can't verify that because I don't see him. So anyway. Okay, how people sick, man. So anyway, I didn't know the difference between a higher self relationship and a fleshly relationship. So, for example, when I was at Dominique Kilgo house, I was open to sex, but I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on. Like, I ain't fucking Kilgo wife, so I just was open. Like, what's happening? An open relationship just means you're open. That doesn't mean that you're like some object that everybody gets to have sex with. I remember I walked into her kitchen, and the thing is, Dominique Kilgore, as she describes it, 5 heavy meds. And she brags about that. She told me, like, you need to get on medicine. I'm like, I don't need no medicine. Can I have some weed? Like, that's all I need. Just a little bit of weed. Because THC does so much for the joints and it does so much for concentration. So a lot of those playlists from the Kilgore era are awesome because I was so focused. And those JBL Charge 4s were awesome as fuck. So I was in love with Kilgore's higher self. And I was like, the behavior isn't consistent. So I started getting suspicious. I used to use the phrase before that, Angel Sartu, when I knew I was talking to her higher self, because Sartu's higher self is a very powerful being. Like, it's so strong. Like, you can't say no. And she's in ways stronger than Muna. But the thing is, what I didn't understand was the fact that experience level in the dunya, it counts towards your avatar. So the thing is, there, in some ways, Sartu is capable of seducing me at the higher self at this level more than Muna, because I've grown, I've changed so much since Muna's exodus, and Sartu's higher self would like talk to me, and we had conversations, and then at a certain point, it was like you talking to Sartu, and then I began to understand that higher self communication is just a relay. It's just a psychic relay system. Like, you talk to this person's higher self, and they give the message to the person's avatar. So, Angel Sartu is just like you talking to Sartu. So I'm treating, as I'm writing and said, this is Sartu, that was Sartu, all the shit. It was Sartu's higher self, to my knowledge. Now, as I wake up and a lot of the information I got, because Sartu got a man. He a football player, so the nigga fucked up. And for the nigga to think he can crown a nigga from NASA, it's like, you fucked up in the head. You in the NFL, you a damn Uncle Tom running around them fucking tights, huddling up on men, trying to fuck me up in traffic. And I never told nobody to steal your car. I just said, if you look at somebody like that in the wrong part of town, your shit gone, bitch. I know he wanted to shoot me, but it's like, once I got up here in Alpharetta, it was like, do or die. Like, I know my time limit was coming. So it was like, I'm saying whatever I want to say. I don't care who it is. Like, I just gotta be me. This is like my last chance. And Muna always told me that if I gotta go, I ain't gonna feel nothing. She gonna black my ass out, so that the people who are my murderers don't have the satisfaction of listening to my soul scream. I'll just be out of body looking at the shit happen. And just like a snake or a chicken, you get your head cut off, the chicken's still running around, the soul is gone. It's like, what the fuck? That's what these niggas doing to me? So I know Claxton chicken, they're gonna be a lot of souls flying around that bitch. A bunch of chicken souls. So I fell in love with Sartu through channeling. Like, I have to get confirmation, but I always like, this jacket, these shoes, I wore them shits because I was actively talking to Sartu. But what I'm learning now is sometimes people can impersonate people in channeling. And what I learned about higher self communication also is the higher self, since it's a full-fledged being in another dimension, it can withhold information. So Muna held a lot of information. Like, I still have to get physical confirmation from NASA. The nigga lied so much that I don't know if he would tell me. But Sean Robertson told me he saw people rocking Lover gear down in College Park. That could have been Genevieve. I mean, people have been bootlegging my shit for a long ass time while my child was in foster care. People trying to lock me up on false child molestation charges. Child molester can't listen to no music like this. It's that simple. Because to listen to female MCs, there's a certain amount of realness you gotta have to listen to any hip hop. And like, people who are true Tupac fans are some of the most honest people you ever meet. Like my homie Jason Camouflage Johnson. You might not like what they have to say, you might not like what they do, but their heart is pure for what they are, what they're communicating. If they hate you, they hate you. If they love you, they love you. So Sartu, I'm sorry if I embarrassed you in any way. Just know that I ain't got, that's all. I told NASA, like, let me talk to Sartu so I can get grounded. Let me see where we stand, because I know that I need to talk to you in person in order to know what's going on so I can move right. Because I don't want to take you off your path. If you want to sit up with some gay ass NFL player, that's cool. That's totally cool. It's like, I was like, this is my last love, but Jeezy told me there's always healing. Like, there's always somebody that can heal you from whatever. And the thing is, I'm Muna's biological twin flame. So Muna always told me, like, I could set you up with somebody else, like when she'd get mad at Sartu. But I love Sartu's energy. I love her little head, her little skinny head. I don't know where the fetal alcohol syndrome thing came from, but I could ask, but I don't want to, because I want to flow as for myself, just for these videos. So, you know, Sartu, you're so beautiful, and I fall into your eyes. I fall into your eyes, and your head is beautiful. It's just different, and it's like, it's a quality, it's an attribute. So, I'm sorry about that comment if I hurt you. I'm sorry about all the psychic sex comments. But I was instructed by the higher selves of all the women I had psychic sex with that I have to acknowledge the shit. And the thing is, if I didn't write it, it's like it felt like I was going insane. That's partly where the whole theory of, if you have schizophrenia, you just got some fucked up people that you're interacting with. Lucas helped me to learn a lot, because he was my first friend that was honest with me in channeling, for the most part, and in real life. So I just kind of like rode that shit, like, how does this shit work? I'm gonna channel Lucas, talk to his higher self when he's gone, and I'm gonna talk to Lucas in person and see, just see how it differentiates. So after I had the last talk I had with Lucas when he came over, he's sitting right behind me, it was like, damn, I love Sartu. I love Sartu. That was it. That's it. Like, if this shit don't work out, it's like, bing, 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 ice cream. And you know, that's not really me. It's like, when I said in that book about Erica that, you know, I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you, is like, I did, because the thing was this. I know that you can work with people if they work with you. And that's what makes love. It's like the collaboration, the back and forth. That's what makes sex fun. And whatever I was having sex with, that was identifying itself as Sartu. You know, the back and forth of, you know, I'm gonna please you this way, I'm gonna please you that way. You know, what do you want? You know, I'm gonna touch you this way. And the interaction was so beautiful. It's so sultry. So I didn't know. Like, that's why I asked NASA. I begged NASA, like, yo, let me talk to Sartu. It's like, I'm having sex with her. Like, I know this is Sartu because I know Sartu's touch. But I respect her avatar at the same time. I'm not going to touch that bitch with a 10-foot pole if she don't want me to. I never went back to Centennial Village. I came over there. I wanted to make base with Sartu, and I came over there. But I was just like, let me focus on Matt Field and the fact that I'm interacting with Muna at a level that you guys need to interact with me as a family. Because the more of us that are united, the more of us that sit together, talk, the presence is stronger and stronger and stronger. And then it's like we get close to physical manifestation. So that's why I came over. And then when he kicked me out the subdivision, and old gay-ass Riyadh and Nasser was following me, like, Riyadh, I don't know if he had a gun, but I felt the danger. I felt the danger because I done seen that danger. Riyadh don't know about that shit. If he do, he know about it from the wrong end. So, and you know, Riyadh little as fuck, so it's like I can kill Riyadh and Nasser with my bare hands. It's like, I'm literally scared for Nasser to say the wrong thing, because I could kill Nasser with one blow. It's like, it's not hard. And I don't want to like black out or some shit and hurt Hiyat and Nasser and Riyadh, and no matter how trifling they've been, I don't want to hurt them. It's just that simple. I don't want to hurt them. And same thing with Riyadh. It hurt my feelings so bad when Riyadh was like, all the shit you write about Muna, I don't respect it. I don't respect it. And I was like, she told me to write it. Do you understand that she is an independent being? She's actually in a higher station than you, and she's telling me to do these things. I don't respect it. That shit was so nasty. That's why I was like, Riyadh, old dumb fuck boy monkey ass. That's where that shit came from. Because I let y'all know, I said, this is from Allah. Allah said for me to listen to Muna. Muna. That was who I was instructed to listen to. I talked to Allah, he says, ask your wife, ask Muna. And it's like, it was clear to me that y'all don't pray that much, or at least the prayers ain't escaping the ceiling. So there's a serious spiritual deficiency that existed and may possibly still be existing in the Ahmed household. So I took that name because of Muna. She said Rashad Iman Kelly Ahmed. And then Sartoo's higher self told me tack on Osman. That's where that came from. So all I'm doing is following directions. And that's the only reason I'm alive. Sartoo's higher self forced me to have psychic sex, aka masturbate from the perspective of the non-spiritual, so I could make it through the mental hospital. Sartoo's higher self was managing my testosterone levels. I mean, like, taking me grocery shopping and praying with me. Like, I can't even put into words how much Sartoo's higher self got me through this. With Kelly Danielle, she was like, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. I said, I can't do this, I can't stand up to Kelly. And I did it. I was like, yo, this is illegal. And then I highlighted her back fat and posted that shit on the internet. So I could, like, as Sartoo's higher self says, get shit back. Because when people take from you, it's like you gotta get it back. And Kelly Danielle, I told her, I was like, yo, your mom never paid me rent. Because I own the house that she built her whole empire in. She was a nurse making $30-some an hour and living for free. And it's like, I ain't got no college tuition, I ain't got no car. My granddad like, yeah, you gonna work for this car, I'll make you a loan. Like, nigga, you been staying in my house on Social Security and shit. And my moral code is different. Even this house, I was like, my goal was to, like, make some money, but I was like, Love Bombers ain't going nowhere because it's too much shit around it, and I just didn't see any kind of way to get light, to bring the band back to life. And I was like, this house, I'm gonna fix it up so somebody else can get on their feet, like, get all the mold out, possibly live in it. Like, I never wanted to, like, own this house, like, this is mine, nobody can come. I told Nasser stay the fuck out because, I'm smelling piss. There's glass in my bed. I'm like, something's wrong with this motherfucker. And although I channeled some moved objects and I saw some fucked up shit from basketball, but it stopped. So I never had nothing to, like, wholly against basketball. I just, like, that's what's up. And just focus on getting my ass a job, trying to eat every day, begging for food, begging for leftovers. Do you have any extra spaghetti Ippolitos? Do you have any extra beans and rice? Everybody got extra beans and rice. People throw that shit away every day. So the thing is, I was given guidance and direction of who to go ask for food. So the thing is, if I show up at your restaurant door, Allah told me I was guided there. So the thing is, it's the restaurant's decision to help me or not. So, 3A Juice, when they were like, I can give you a 10% discount. Like, okay, that's what's up. And then the one day that bitch gave me, like, an avocado sandwich. Like, she knew I needed a smoothie. And I had to put that bitch in place. I was like, do you know how to use mushrooms as a thickener? It's like, I know infinitely more about making smoothies than you do. And there's so much help I could offer 3A Juice. I'm like, why can't I get a job? It's like Nasser and I'm telling people, he's not Muna's husband, he's not Muna's husband. It's like, I had to go against that because that was hard. That was so fucking hard. It was so fucking heartbreaking. Because I'm like, I know, like, Muna's sitting next to me, like, literally. Like, she binds on a spirit. Just like I shared those elves from the Juno mission. The elves that dance in the atmosphere of Jupiter. When Lucas was over here, Lucas can see. Lucas is more clairvoyant than me, so he can see more things than I can. He's like, there's an orb. And I asked Muna, is that you? Muna's like, yeah, that's me. Lucas can see me more clearly than you do. So long story short, Shatu, I love you, but I don't want you as a possession. It's just like, I just love you, and that the feelings you gave me, that was good. I don't know if nobody can replicate it, but I don't know if there's any healing for that. So I'm content being by myself and raising my daughter by myself. You know, me and Coral can hike. There's so much shit me and Coral can do. And then if Coral got a good relationship with me, then, you know, she'll find a good love. It's that simple. And that was my biggest thing. I always told Coral, I said, don't marry no man or don't be with no man. Because marriage is so subjective. Because the nuclear family, I don't know if that shit works. I just really don't know if it works because you're working. You have very little time for your family. And there's so many wrecked households from the nuclear family concept. So I don't know. I just really don't know what a marriage is or what it's supposed to be. I don't know what a family is, what it's supposed to be, because my parents were Jehovah's Witnesses. If you don't serve Jehovah, you're excommunicated. So long story short, I grew up in a highly conditional environment with my primary masculine and feminine leaders. Clarence A. Maxwell saved my life because he gave me fatherhood, he gave me grandfatherhood that wouldn't break. I broke his heart when I stopped seeing him after I fell behind on paying a Nissan Altima bill because Erica was going buck wild buying fast food and I just didn't know what to do. I was like, I can't control this human being, and I made a promise, like, I'm stuck. I didn't know she was cheating on me. At least that's what I got through channel messages. So, Erica, if you got courage, tell me in my face. Tell me you had sex with all these people. Because that's what you're saying channeling. That's what your higher self say. But what I learned from Nasser Ahmed is this. People can lie and channel him. So you may have been faithful the whole time. I don't know. But the way you treated me, that's over. And I'm a free human being. I'm not bound to that. We had friendship chemistry. We were supposed to be like, I don't know, like what I feel from Dreezy or Beyonce, like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B. Like, I know I could get attracted to Dreezy. I think Dreezy's so beautiful. Like, I love Dreezy lips. I love Dreezy lips. Like, damn. But I don't want to kiss them. It's like they're not mine. And maybe they could be. If Sartu let the keys go. And Sartu know she got the keys. That's the thing. Because Muna told me Sartu has the keys. And when Muna gave Sartu the keys, Muna told me, I'm giving Sartu the keys to the car. In other words, the control over your vessel. And it registered as true. That's all. Like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Because going back to Kyle Hockaday, he was talking about the control being spread too thin among all these women. And I was like, I'm gonna focus, like, this is my wife. I don't know what to do with my Nicole except expose her for the fact that you sported that hoodie when I was in the clear, but you don't do shit like that. It's like you rock with somebody the whole time. That's hip hop. Love Bombers is a hip hop band. SoundCloud is not a hip hop destination. SoundCloud is just a social media platform. It's just a bucket where people dump a bunch of files and people get their minds fucked up like Nasser Ahmed. That it's okay, I'm gonna fuck your bitch. And other people talk about I'm robbing this person, I'm selling this person, like fucked up shit that it's so inhumane. Like, if a woman gives you that pussy, that's so valuable, Nasser. It's so valuable. That shit's so healing. Like, even Erica, old conniving ass, when I ate that pussy, that shit was so healing when I wanted it. And she needed to take the dick more to heal me. But she was, according to channeling, fucking with other people. So I got highly neglected, but I needed that neglect to complete this mission. It could have been done other ways, I'm sure. But I'm here. And we know that the Alpharetta Police Department is racist as fuck. And is comfortable with the idea of a black man getting noosed, aka lynched. So the public needed that. So it's like, we here. But as far as what I can see in front of me, I don't have no companion. And I want a companion that's real. That's what I want. It's really that simple. So something binding to me right now, I don't know what it is. It might be who I think it is. But It might be who I want it to be, but I don't know. I can't say nothing until I see her. But I'm prepared to keep looking for jobs. I mean, Miss Gloria told me in Channel, and we're not gonna hire you at McDonald's because I'm too honest, and they do dirt at McDonald's. So I got Social Security coming. All I know is that if I keep working, I'm gonna get what I need. Allah will provide. It's like Jesus said, do the birds of the field, do they ask for anything? No. The daisies are clothed already with the petals. It's royal shit. That's the only reason I'm alive. Just like knowing that another expansion pack is gonna come to keep me alive. So praise Jesus, alhamdulillah. Peace be upon the Prophet Muhammad. Thank you for spirit channeling that message from Gabriel to give us the Quran. So I respect Muhammad. This is a nigga don't eat bacon. Or some shit like that. It's like, I want bacon. Because the thing about pork is, especially in this part of the world, it grounds you. If you're eating the same foods that your neighbors are eating, you get grounded. And you can communicate with them more efficiently. Thus, if you think you're more spiritual than them, you eat with them, and then you can get them, help them gain the enlightenment that you have. Somebody can talk about that for the Quran. I don't know. I want a Quran. I left Coral's Quran down in Savannah. I hope that bitch Kelly ain't sold it, because I'm getting rumors that Kelly sold a lot of my shit. Black books and everything. That hurt me so bad. And the way